Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrolf here, bringing you another exciting episode of Dota 2. So on top right side, on the dire side, we have Bloodseeker, we have myself as Lich, we have Ursa, we have Doombringer, and we have Weaver. And the bottom left side, on the Radiant side, we have Morphling, Pugna, Witch Doctor, Clint, and Bounty Hunter. So in the following game, I will be really just teaching you how to play the Lich. The Lich is actually a really simple character to play if you're, just starting off new against, against other players, against people. He's probably one of the best choices to choose from when you're just starting off and trying to learn how to play PvP instead of PvC or something like that, like not against computers. Because when you're playing against computers, it's completely different than how you would play against people. So, as the Lich, what you want to do is purchase 3 Iron Branch, or 2, whichever one you prefer. It really depends on what you want to do. You can purchase, Tango and Healing Salve, or you can forget the Healing Salve and go for another Iron Branch or something like that. But what you want to also do is purchase a Courier and Observer Warrior, which comes in stacks of 2. So, I'm not really going to go into details where to put the Observer Warriors. You can place them wherever you please, really. That really depends on what you, think you should do. You don't really put them everywhere. That's just not exactly the smart way to do it since they're limited in stocks. Usually place them on high cliff right here, where you can get vision of not only the cliff, but all the surrounding area as well. And another one is right over here. So you can get vision over here and around. So you pretty much have complete vision of the majority of the map right now. So if somebody tries to gank you, you know exactly what to do. And as the Lich, the very first thing you want to get is Sacrifice. Why do you want to get Sacrifice, you ask? It's because you want to deny creeps. And when you're denying a creep immediately, you're denying experience points for the opposing team. And this... Okay, so let me explain what the Sacrifice does. When you sacrifice, it not only kills one of your creeps, it also helps regenerate your mana. So, and it's dependent on the hit point as well. So let's say you sacrifice a range creep. It's not gonna give you as much experience points as you would sacrifice a melee creep, let's say. So always try to sacrifice a melee creep if you can help it, in order to regenerate your mana. And so my next point is you want to get Frost Blast. And the reason why you want to get Frost Blast instead of Ice Armor is because you want to deal damage now in early games. Ice Armor is pretty important, but that's for later on after you've gotten, all your other skills maxed out. Because all Ice Armor really does is, it adds armor and slows attacking melee units. That's important against melee characters or something like that. But overall, don't worry about Ice Armor until later on. I'll get to that point a little bit later after I've covered Frost Blast. So what you want to do with Frost Blast is you want to keep spamming, and spamming. Don't just stop spamming because, for one reason or another. But you always gotta watch out though when you're using Frost Blast. Although I said spam it accordingly. You're trying to spam it in order to gain gold. You're trying to spam it in order to slow down creeps. You're spamming it to harass the hero on the opposing team. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why you would spam it. But just remember, just spam it. And you also always want to use Sacrifice. You want to max out Sacrifice first. So if you paid attention to what I did, I put Sacrifice, a point in Sacrifice first, then another point in Frost Blast, then another point in Sacrifice. So you want to spam Frost Blast, wait until Sacrifice recharged, or if you got enough mana for another Frost Blast, go ahead, by all means use it. Because Sacrifice gives you a lot more mana than you would think. And another point is, I don't know, well, I guess it would be another point, but right after you get, get enough money, purchase a boost of speed, because as a supportive character, you want to be there for the battle. Like right about now, like I'm a little far back, but I would be moving back and forth usually with Ursa. You know, try to keep a bit of my distance since I'm more of a ranged character instead of a melee character. And I want to deal, like, you know, enough damage to kind of back up Ursa. You can usually get the kill as Lich, but for the most part, you're not really trying to get the kills. You're trying to, you know, support, deal enough damage. Like right there, right where I did a Frost Blast on Bounty Hunter. Use that whenever you can on them, because it does a lot more damage than you would think early on in the game. Like 100 damage AoE is a lot. And right there, where I was a little too slow even with my boost of speed, but at least Ursa was able to kill Witch Doctor. And even if he wasn't, Bloodseeker was right across from me. So you always gotta pay attention to where your teammates are, where the opposing teams characters are or heroes are. So while I was playing, I knew that Morphling was still in the middle because he was attacking our creeps, and when you're attacking the creep, you're able to see where the when the opposing team is attacking a creep, you're able to see where he is, and the same thing applies to you as well. So try not to go alone if you're playing a supportive character like I am as a Lich, because the Lich, you're not meant to be playing alone. If you play alone, you're attacking creeps, there is like a 90% chance you're gonna get ganked. You're gonna get jumped, you're gonna, you know, several of the opposing team's heroes or whatever is gonna jump you, and they're gonna most likely kill you, because in the beginning, you're not gonna have that much armor, defense, or anything like that, so you're fairly weak against attacks. There's not much you can do about that. So you wanna, like I said, you wanna stay away for the most part. You wanna attack in a group, in a party, you know, as a team. You're a team player as a Lich. You're not what you would call it. You're not a solo warrior. You're not a tank or anything like that. You're not a warrior. You're a Lich. Like right now, watch. See, I'm just harassing her right now. Ursa running up. I keep running up, trying to keep running up. I know I was a little slow in reaction there, but usually what you want to do is keep attacking with Ursa when you see something like that, because Ursa deals a lot of damage, and if you have a tank like Ursa, you want to go up with him. But if you have like somebody like Venom, or let's say I don't really know, but any character that's weak in the beginning with not that much armor, you don't really want to push with them, because they're most likely going to get you killed. So you want to pay attention to that. You got to have quick reactions here. You want to go back and forth, back and forth. And right now I'm trying to upgrade to, I don't even know what, a chainmail and a buckler. So what am I even trying to get? I have no idea what I was trying to get here. I don't remember, but basically what you want to do next is try to get some, I guess, defense. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. And right now I'm going in to, let's see where, I don't remember where I'm going, but right now I'm trying to go to the middle, yeah, in order to harass and defend the middle. Because if they destroy your tower, it's not always a bad thing that they're destroying your tower and they're pushing you far back. I mean, you can have all your towers here destroyed, and you know, you didn't destroy any of these things, any of their tower, and you can still probably win the game. But obviously, you know, you don't want them to do that, because it'll be a lot harder if you didn't destroy any of the tower and they destroy some of yours. Okay, but right now what I did was I ran in with Bloodseeker and I used my ultimate. The ultimate of Lich is insanely strong. Just use it if you see 2 or more heroes. You don't want to use it on one hero only, because it's kind of waste. And even if it bounces off like a creep or something next to it, it's still a waste, because you know it's bouncing off a creep. It might hit another creep instead of the hero, and you just wasted an ultimate. And what are you gonna do next? You only have Sacrifice and Frost Blast. You want to do as much possible damage, right? So try to save it for at least 2 or more heroes, enemy heroes. And what Chain Frost does is it blasts this powerful orb back and forth. Let's see, it jumps 7 times. So, and it does 280 damage. So if you add that bouncing between 2 heroes, that's at least like 500-600 on each of them. And that would most likely kill at least one. You usually don't expect it to kill like more than 1. It can kill 2 or 3 if you're lucky. It can even kill 4 if you're like really lucky and they're like really weak already. But usually, you know, just as long as you get 1 or 2 kills, be happy with it and pull back a bit. Cause like I said, like right there, I was by myself, but right now I realize that, and so I'm rushing up to help my teammates. You don't want to be alone. You want to do as much damage as a team. So Ursa right now just got a kill. Somebody just left the game and everything. We basically got this game in the bag after all these, you know, damage dealers. Like, we're dealing a ton of damage in the early game already, thanks to Ursa, Bloodseeker, and myself. Cause with damage deal, they're both damage dealers, and I'm a supportive character. I do quite a bit of damage as well, even though I'm not really like a melee character or even like a magic character or anything like that. So right now, we probably could have chased Morphling, but I want to focus more on the tower and creeps first, because like I said, I didn't really have much armor. You want to be safe as the Lich, because it is very easy to die as a Lich if you're not very careful. So, like, I realized the tower's still up, and the guy was like pretty far back, and there's another tower here. Chances of me getting hit several times and then getting jumped around by another enemy hero is very high, so I decided it wasn't really worth it.
Radiant's middle tower
there's really not much else to push, cause like all 4 of them already left after we killed them several times, and there's only 1 guy left right here, standing here, Pugna. I'm just running back and forth, but we basically got the game in the bag right now. So, like, let me recap on what you want to get. So you want to get Iron Branches early on, a Courier, Observer, Wand, and later on, well, you want to get Tangles first, as in case, you know, you get hit or something. You want to use that so you can continue gaining experience points. And once you get enough money, purchase a boost of speed first. That's what I found the most useful. And you see right there, where I use my ultimate. I only use it because, well, there's nothing else to attack really, so you might as well just waste your ultimate on something, make things a bit quicker. Alright, so the last person just left, and we won the game. But okay, so to finish off what I was saying, the next thing you want to purchase is a mechanism. This helps heal your team and everything, like by 250, and provides them with +2 armor. This helps greatly as a in a team battle. So that is my, I guess, overall talk about how to play the Lich, and I'll see you guys next time.